What's up?
Ya Allah, you.
Calm down. My mom liked Christmas. Okay, guys, we have to get off the ground.
These are getting close to us here.
These are coming at us. We just have to go inside. We have to go. Let's 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 go. You train, MK. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Falls, bro. Falls of life in Nevatim. Falls in Nevatim, bro. Hard falls in Nevatim. You hear? Wow, 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 wow. Nevatim horn. I'm telling you, strong attacks are coming.
Mom, no, Mom, no, Mom, no. That's it. Not by chance.
Subscribe.
Now with a full report from the Middle East brought to you by our own Nate Foy. It was great to see you tonight, Nate. What's happening over there?
Hey, Charlie. Despite all the blows we've taken, the Iranian armed forces still have ballistic missiles and are responding to the Makwasi attacks on Karg Island by firing toward northern Tel Aviv. At this very moment, Trump's message is clear: to ensure safe navigation in the Strait of Hormuz, or he will destroy the oil infrastructure on this island since it processes 90% of Iran's oil. It is small, only 8 kilometers long, and it is supplied by Iran's main oil fields. Now, President Trump posted that if Iran continues attacking ships, the Yakwar UA will destroy all this infrastructure, seen a few nights ago. Unbelievable images. The U.S. has also announced reinforcements. Today, the USS Tripoli is coming to the region with 2,500 sailors and 2,500 Marines. They will help protect American bases and intercept Iranian missiles. The earthquake hasn't happened yet, but it will. There are 15,000 targets in Iran, and that number keeps rising. Charlie, the attacks happened near thousands of people gathered for Al-Quds Day. Many of these people were shouting death to America and death to Israel, while burning American flags in the same places where the airstrikes happened. Meanwhile, Iran's offensive capabilities were displayed throughout the day in Israel. This first video shows the result of a cluster bomb on the outskirts of Tel Aviv. Meanwhile, in northern Israel, at least 58 people were injured in an Iranian missile attack that hit a neighborhood. Now, Israel is also responding to Hezbollah's offensive on its northern border, carrying out airstrikes in Beirut and throughout Lebanon all day, eliminating 2 Hezbollah commanders, as well as targeting the group's military facilities and financial infrastructure. Back to you, Charlie Nate.
Do we have any guidance, any official guidance on how long it will take for the USS Tripoli to get to where it needs to be?
It will be here in the next week or two, so at most 2 weeks. And again, these forces will help the troops who are already here, who have been receiving attacks from Iranian ballistic missiles and Iranian drones. And they will try to diminish Iran's capabilities, which at this moment is the main objective. Not only to protect the bases, but also to protect the ships that are trying to sail through the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz.
Nate Foy reporting.
Thanks for talking more about this. Let's call Fox News contributor Dan Hoffman. He's a former CIA station chief. We received a military update this morning about what they consider to be the successes so far. How would you assess the intelligence?
Well, I think the intelligence has been extraordinary. The key to the precision strikes against Iran's ballistic missiles, their drones, and the nuclear program depends on human intelligence, signals intelligence, and aerial reconnaissance. These are the eyes and ears of the Zoe armed forces to be able to launch these attacks. Now, the CIA Director Ratcliffe is in charge of reporting on the internal dynamics of the Iranian regime. We still haven't seen the new supreme leader, and it's doubtful that he is just a symbolic figure for the hardline Iranian Revolutionary Guard. Iran's intentions are now critical. For Secretary Hegseth, understanding their plans in the Strait of Hormuz and beyond is vital as we continue this war effort.
Can you talk a little more about the Ayatollah? Because, as you said, there is no actual proof of life. President Trump commented on this. He was on the show with Kilmeade. Take a look here. We'll see.
Finally,
We heard from the supreme leader in a long statement.
but we don't see him.
They say it was him who,
Wrote the speech.
first of all,
Do you believe he is alive?
I think so.
he must be traumatized.
But he's probably still alive somehow.
And once you have that information, if that's the case, in fact, what is the situation in Iran? How does the intelligence service work over there?
Yes, I believe Trump's security team does in fact ask our intelligence community a lot of questions. The new Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei is fully operational, that's what it is. The intelligence service is what becomes intelligence. Implement the Iranian policy and deliberate in such a way that he is leading the Revolutionary Guard, just like his father did, or is it the other way around? These are, in my opinion, extremely important questions for the Iranian regime. Now it's about survival. I don't think they care if we bomb the country to destruction, as long as they inflict pain on the West and on Zua, raising the price of oil and attacking targets like the refinery in Bahrain, and survive. They will consider the war a success, as it would allow them to rearm and rebuild themselves. And that will force Zua to do what Israel calls mowing the grass if Iran tries to resume its missile or nuclear program.
Okay, so let me ask about that. The intelligence community can help reopen, or maybe make this clearer. I know that General Kim said there are some ships going back and forth in the Strait of Hormuz, but it's effectively closed. What can intelligence do to help the military reopen that?
We can maintain attacks against Iran and deny them the ability to mine in order to keep Iran out of the Strait of Hormuz. That's very difficult to do, but intelligence will feed that process. If the past is any indication, the CIA must be conducting, if possible, secret discussions through back channels with Iranian officials. We don't know to what extent this hereditary succession, which Iran has always opposed, may have divided sectors of the Iranian security forces. And if maybe we can take advantage of that to divide rival factions and who knows, later on strike a deal. There is something on the horizon for Iran, like the reduction or elimination of sanctions, in exchange for giving up the ability to project power, aggression, and terrorism abroad.
Dan Hoffman will talk more with you over the weekend. Thank you.